Poppy.
This is Poppy. Poppy is a channel that has been around for a while and has been known as one of probably the strangest channels on YouTube, and it's been posting some of the weirdest videos that you could probably ever see.
This is a piece of bread. This is what a piece of bread looks like.
Most notably the one that I played in the intro, the I'm Poppy video, which actually lasted 10 minutes long, and all the video was 10 minutes of her saying, I'm Poppy, I'm Poppy, I'm Poppy, and then it ends. Nothing else.
I'm Poppy, I'm Poppy, I'm Poppy.
Enough! Poppy is also notable for such videos as the I Think I Took Too Many video, in which a bionic mannequin just overdoses on drugs and talks to a plant which tells her she needs help, and then she bleeds, and that's the end of that video.
Somebody sent them to me. I just wanted to see what they would do.
See, the other thing about Poppy is that besides the 10-minute repetition fest of saying I'm Poppy, most of Poppy's videos are only about 30 or 40 seconds long, so most of them also end up on her Instagram. A lot of her videos even contain quite a bit of product placement with things such as Monster energy drinks or Tide detergent.
My life is so much better when I use Tide.
But probably the biggest thing about Poppy as a whole is the hundreds of conspiracies that surround her channel. You see, with all the weird shit that goes on in her videos and the strangeness that surrounds the entirety of her social media, many people have made long rants talking about how it's the Illuminati or some kind of robotic program, or that Poppy isn't real as a whole. The most famous of these conspiracy videos was made by everybody's favorite Joker runner-up, MatPat.
I'm MatPat.
In MatPat's video, which was almost 20 minutes, mind you, he addresses a lot of the evidence that was brought to him and makes several claims of her being a robot.
Her lyric, if money can't buy happiness, then why is it so fabulous? Poppy looks off camera and asks,
What do you want me to say?
Or having connections with business ties and that she's doing it all for the money, or even that she's part of the Illuminati itself.
ring is pretty telling, as it would seem to indicate that Poppy's membership is in the Illuminati.
And I want to point out that claim of being part of the Illuminati because when this video dropped, the thousands of people that watched it were absolutely mind blown by this idea, and a lot of people made responses to this video saying whether they supported or denied the claims that were made by MatPat. A lot of people brought in their own evidence to support these claims and fuel the fire, and basically the whole thing grew to a Marina Joyce similar situation where everybody was saying something different but everybody had the main idea.
So many people have asked me if I'm in a cult. I'm not in a cult.
But whether the claims were good or bad, all these videos that were being made brought so much attention to Poppy's channel. As Poppy's name grew, the channel spread more and more, and everybody was starting to make more videos about her, and the videos that she was putting out got weirder and weirder.
What's this?
But for this video, I want to look at a few of the videos that she's made and talk about some of the claims that people make that are connected with each of these videos. The first video that I want to talk about is butterflies.
What is it?
Now for this one, Poppy is merely just dressed up as what I can only assume as either a giant chocolate muffin or a giant piece of shit, and she asks where the butterflies are and what happened to the butterflies over and over.
The butterflies, where are they? Why are they butterflies?
In all honesty, I don't really think there's a whole lot to that video to make a conspiracy off of, so I think the person who made that video was just looking a little bit too deep into it. Like when everybody saw that Marina Joyce had made a video and the people thought that she had said, help me, or that she was jumping with chains on her ankles.
What happened to the butterflies?
On a personal side note, I feel that Marina's response was very shady and kind of threw off the topic of what had happened, and the fact that it was months after really didn't help either, but that ship has since sailed.
So today
But anyways, back to Poppy. The next video I want to talk about is dancing. Like the last video, there's really not a whole lot to this. It is just her dancing with what I don't even know what that is. I really don't know what that is next to her, but a lot of people say that it's representing the government creating a false sense of happiness to keep us all in line and keep us all dancing their little monkey dance. In my opinion, I think somebody just had a really weird post-Halloween idea and they just made it into a video. Now, there's one more point that I want to bring up about Poppy's channel, but it really doesn't have anything to do with any of her videos, but I will say that bread has gotta be my favorite of them. But But if you go to Poppy's channel and you look at her subscriber count, you'll see that there's nothing there. But with millions of views on all of her videos, it's kind of hard to think that nobody would click the subscribe button. I mean, come on, she'd have to have at least one fan or two. The simple truth is that her subscriber count is censored. It just doesn't show up when you look on the site or you look on the mobile app or anything like that. Only Poppy knows where her true subscriber count, not even Social Blade would know. And now, time for the big reveal, the truth behind it all, the answers to your question. Did Bush do 9/11? Is Harry actually a wizard? Is Poppy a robot? Well, here you go.
I'm not a fucking wizard!
The truth is no. Poppy is not some computer-generated character made by the Illuminati to keep us all suppressed and entertained while they take over the world. And she's not a robot made for product placement and businesses to thrive off of, nor is she a mannequin that sprouted emotions and took a life of its own. The plain truth is that Poppy is a pop star singer. There's a second channel where it's actually a Vivo and it has over 300,000 subscribers. Poppy's music is actually fairly normal for most pop star singers and it sounds like something you would even hear on the radio, but her music videos do carry over that weird style and the holy shit what is going on kind of feeling that you get when you watch any of the other creepier videos. For example, take a look at the video Low Life, which actually has over 15 million views. Like I said, the song is actually pretty catchy, which actually contrasts to the strangeness of the video, with the people in suits jumping all over the place and the devil coming out of the egg. If you take a look at the end of the video, you see that she gets out of a limo and walks past her fans and acts like any general human would in a music video. Hell, she even walks onto a music video set.
Take a shitty day and make it alright. Yeah, alright.
Now, while this music video was posted on the Vivo channel, she has posted one to the creepier side of Poppy, and it was called Everybody Wants to Be Poppy.
Everybody wants to be Poppy, Poppy. Everybody wants to be.
Basically, what that was an acoustic pop song talking about how everybody wants to be her, and it's simple as that.
Other people all around wanna know.
Now, the final video that I want to talk about today is another music video that's called Money. Now, the reason I bring this video is up because it's probably the most robotic of her videos that people talk about. And this is due to the fact that in most of the shots seen in this video, she is standing still, or when she is moving, she's hardly moving at all, and it's in a very mechanical way. Speaking of cold hard cash, the final point that I want to make is that Poppy is no short on change. She makes almost $1 million a year from all of these videos, so something she's doing in all those creepy little videos is getting her a ton of fucking money. In conclusion, I think that Poppy's one of those channels that people love to band around. While she does make good music and she has a lot of fans for that, other people come to her channel just so they can tell little ghost stories, and every time you hear it, there's always something new. Basically, it's all a bit of harmless fun where everybody likes to have their little say in the story, and Poppy has even gone out in interviews and she's addressed this, and she's talked about Poppy as a third-person character. Now, as for the question of is Poppy part of the Illuminati? We'll never know. Honestly though, guys, that's all from me today, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. It would help out a lot. Comment if you have some shit to say, or if you believe in the Poppy conspiracies, or that the world is coming to an end, or World War III is inevitable, or anything that you want to say. Share this video if you think somebody else would enjoy it. We got another banger from the Gorillaz here today, actually. It's their new song, Saturn Bars, and I just love it, so I put it in the outro. I'll see you guys all next time. Peace.